What's going on, everyone? I am HBY, Michael to those that know me better, and I'm coming to you with my predictions for King of the Dots Back to Basics 2, going down this Saturday at the House of Gods in Los Angeles, California. Once again, KOTD is having some of the best battle MCs in the game today, battling each other in the classic small room pit format with no microphones. There's 9 battles going down at Back to Basics 2, but I'm gonna make sure that I make my predictions sufficiently and succinctly. For the first battle up, we have a comedic clash between Lex D and Tricky P. I've got Lex D taking the first round, while Tricky P will edge the last 2 rounds with a combination of jokes, flow, and freestyle rebuttal abilities. And I think this is gonna be a great battle to set the day off. And after that, we have Joe Cutter versus Only One. I think Only One's gonna get the 3rd round, but considering that this is his first battle in 4 years, I think it's gonna take a little bit of time for Only to get warmed back up again, and I think Joe Cutter is gonna slightly edge the first 2 rounds just based on consistently battling the last few years, and also his special brand of very unique angles and punchlines. And after that, we have Reverse Live versus Pigsty. I've got Reverse Live taking the 1st and 3rd rounds, while Pigsty will edge the 2nd. Now don't sleep on Pigsty. He's got one of the best pen games as far as these newer guys coming out of Canada, but I think Reverse Live has a much more well-rounded skill set when it comes to performance, multisyllabic rhyme schemes, punchlines, and a little bit of rebuttal abilities. After that, we've got Cadillac Ron going up against Sakurai. I've got Cadillac Ron edging every single round in this battle, no body bag. Sakurai is definitely going to put up a fight with this one, and as seen in his battle against E. Farrell, he can definitely make a good impression with the crowd. But I think a newly sober and focused Cadillac Ron is definitely going to be a problem for Sakurai. I think Cadillac Ron is going to be back in full force, bringing his unique brand of stage presence, angles, and the ability to weave in and out of both his written and freestyle material. And I think he's definitely going to have one of the better individual performances on this entire card. And after that, we have a wordplay war between 2 former members of the group Innuendo, as QP takes on 100 Bullets. I've got QP edging the 1st round, while 100 Bullets will take the last 2 rounds. QP will definitely set the battle off right, and he has one of the most influential pen games within the world of battle rap. However, he's been very inconsistent over the past year, while 100 Bullets has definitely stepped his game up against the likes of Chilla Jones and Shuffle Teeth. I think this battle is going to translate better on camera than in a building just because of how dense these guys' wordplay abilities are. But if you love battles with replay value and dense wordplay, this is going to be your battle. And up after that, we have Remedy versus Cheddar Cheese in what I'm considering the most rapping ass rap battle of the entire Back to Basics 2 card. I've got Cheddar Cheese edging the 1st and 3rd rounds, while Remedy will definitely take the 2nd. Remedy's been on the comeback trail this year, and he's shown shades of his past greatness against the likes of Reverse Live, Psychosis, and Coma, but I think Cheddar Cheese's approach to this battle is going to win in the building and on camera. Cheddar Cheese has one of the best flows in all of King of the Dot. He takes very unique angles against his opponents, and his rebuttals are seamless. I think Remedy is definitely going to hold his own in this battle, but unless if he can step his projection back up, I've got Cheddar winning this battle. And next up is a battle that I think is going to be one of the best on the entire card, as JC takes on Psychosis. I've got Psychosis edging the first 2 rounds, while JC will dominate the 3rd. If we see the same JC that battled Audi Boom going up against the same Psychosis that battled Remedy and N-Pose, this is going to be one of the best battles of the entire card. JC knows how to command a small room, and he has haymaker punchlines, but I'm edging this battle to Psychosis because Psychosis can command a room, he has haymaker punchlines, and he has basically this relentlessly breathless flow. But either way, I think this is definitely going to be one of the closest battles on the entire Back to Basics 2 card. And after that, we've got a very special rematch as Daylight takes on Danger Zone. I've actually got Danger Zone edging all 3 rounds, no body bag. I think we're going to see the same Daylight that battled the likes of Chilla Jones, Charlie Clips, Madchild, and Oops. But considering how much Danger Zone has stepped his game up recently against the likes of Cortez and Latazé, I think you're going to witness Danger Zone's breakthrough performance with this battle. And considering that both of these guys are part of the group Writer's Block, whenever 2 members of Writer's Block have battled each other, it's usually resulted in both of those members' best performances to date. So if you like unorthodox haymaker punchlines and wordplay, you're definitely going to want to see Daylight versus Danger Zone. And for the main event, we have a very special replacement battle going down on 8 days notice. So on 8 days notice, Chilla Jones is gonna take on Dizaster in what will be Diz's very first battle on King of the Dot since he was suspended last year after his fight against Math Hoffa. In the building, I've got Dizaster taking the first 2 rounds while Chilla will edge the third. However, I think this is going to be a battle that will appear way closer on camera. And this is definitely going to be a very interesting styles clash. Diz has never battled anyone who's had such a calculated flow and intricate wordplay as Chilla Jones. And Chilla has never battled such a relentless force as Dizaster when it comes to having a flow that just won't let up and some of the most dense multisyllabic rhyme schemes in the game. A lot of fans are curious as to why this battle is going down, but consider that at every major King of the Dot event this year, it's usually the battles that happen on very short notice that end up being the biggest highlights of the entire event. And those are my predictions for Back to Basics 2, but I want to know from you, who do you think is going to win each battle at Back to Basics 2? What's going to be the best battle of the entire card? Who's going to have the best performance? And which battle do you think is one that more fans should be paying attention to for this card? Let me know down in the comments below. I've already got my tickets for Back to Basics 2, but if you can't make it to see the event in the building, you can watch Back to Basics 2 go down live when you order the pay-per-view over at KOTDTV.com for only $20. You'll be able to watch every battle happen in real time. You're going to see commentary and interviews done by Chris Mitchell of BattleRap.com and Dirtbag Dan. Your live tweets will show up in the pay-per-view feed if you use the hashtag B2B2, and you'll be able to watch all these battles for up to 30 days after the event happens. But that's going to do it for me. You're all fantastic. Continue to stay awesome, and I'll see you next time. Cheer.